Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you all of the customizable features of the Hestia theme, how to create menus, add pages, that sort of stuff. So refer back to this video as and when you need to understand how to configure everything. As I understand, sometimes when you're doing it live on the day, it's not always sunk in the first time. So first step is go to your website and log in by going to your web address /wp-admin, enter your login details, which would have been emailed to you, and then you're in your dashboard. Okay, so you might have a couple of notifications. You just don't worry about those for now, just dismiss those. And the first thing that we are going to do, I'm going to show you how to do. So this is the website. It's currently got no pages. It's completely custom, as you can see, standard. Is remember, click on the house to look at the website live on the internet. Click back on the dial to go back into editing mode. All of the functions are here on the left hand side. Now, the first thing we're going to do is add some pages. So remember, you hover over pages, click add new, and let's create some pages. So the pages I'm going to create are about. I'm going to create the about page and just publish it without putting any content here. So a little word of reminder, you've got the visual tab and the text tab. Remember, visual tab is like using Microsoft Word without any kind of techie HTML code, and text is for the techie HTML code. So, with this in mind, I've just created an about page with no content on it. I'm going to create another one. So again, pages, add new. This one is going to be called contact. I'm going to hit publish, and once I've published that, that's all published, ready to go. I'm going to create a few more for you as an example. So privacy policy, cookie policy, and terms and conditions are things that all websites have to have nowadays. So I am going to create those for you, and then all you need to do is just upload the relevant documents. So terms and conditions. Put an amber sign there, like that, terms and conditions, and then publish it. So that's how you create a page. And then down here, you pretty much, as a Microsoft Word document, just remember to have it in the visual tab, not the text tab. Very, very, very important. And now we've got our pages. Let's flick over to the website and have a look. As you can see, we've created the pages, but they don't appear in the menu. Now, this is called your primary menu. Your primary menu is your main menu for navigation. So this is where you use, all of your navigation is predominantly done through here. So in order to add, just because we've created those pages, don't mean they automatically get added to the menu. So what we want to do is we want to hover over appearance and go to menus. And you'll notice that we currently have a primary menu which has automatically been created by the theme for us, and it's got the home page and the blog page, which kind of makes sense. If I open up this in another tab, you can see we have a home page and a blog page, and that's exactly what we have here. So all we need to do is just click on the relevant pages we want to add to that menu here. So click them here and then click add to menu, like so. And then drop and drag them in the order that you want them to appear. And if you want them to be a sub item, you just literally drag it off center, then that will be a sub item of that page. But in this case, we don't want to. Make sure the primary navigation and primary menu is ticked, and then hit save menu. That's it. We also need to create a menu. So when I refresh this, you can see my pages appear in a nice, neat order as I've created over here. Now we also need to create a footer menu. Now the footer menu is this section down here, which currently by default just displays all of our pages right now. So with that in mind, you want to create a new menu. Now remember, a menu is just a group of pages displayed in a location of your choice. So you can see there's a bit of blue text up here which says create a new menu. You click on create new menu, give it a name. I'm going to give this the GDPR footer menu because that's where I'm going to put my privacy policy, cookie policy, and terms and conditions. As you are aware, that's probably where most websites keep it. I'm going to create that menu, and you can see that I've created that menu. Very important to tick this box here. The display location has to be in the footer menu, and I'm going to save it. Now you'll notice I don't have any pages associated with this menu now. So if I go over here and refresh this, you will notice that there's no pages. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my 3 pages that I just made: terms and conditions, cookie policy, privacy policy. Click add to menu, and voila, they're there. If I click save menu, go back over to my website and refresh, there are the 3 pages that I have created. So that's your footer menu, and up here is your primary navigation menu, and that's how you create those. So now that we've got that out of the way, let's head on down to customize, which is where you're going to be doing a lot of your customizable features. So if you hover over appearance and then go to customize, you'll be taken to a white screen. It looks like this, white background screen, and you can see I didn't save something here, so it's kind of restoring my autosave. I don't want to restore it just yet. So you can see I can either click on the blue pen to edit that particular element, or I've got some options here on the left hand side. So I can go to front page sections, and effectively all it's made up of sections. So the big title section is this big section here with the background image and all these options here. The features box is this bit here, with the 3 feature boxes, and there they are, 1, 2, 3. Then we've got the about section, which is this section here. And then we've got the team, which is here. Again, this doesn't have to be for your team. This can be for anything you want to. It's just an image feature box to this, the way it's laid out. Then we've got testimonials here. And then we've got the blog, which is here. And then the last one we've got is contact. Okay, great. Now, when you install, as it says here, when you install WooCommerce, you will also get another shop page that becomes up here. So just bear that in mind. Okay, so now what we are going to do is we are going to start editing this. So I'm going to click on this blue pen here because it's probably going to be easier. And that's going to take me to the exact box of where I need to change it. Now, this website is about Amazon. So I'm going to put the title as Amazon Profit System. The next box down, I'm going to put the sort of tagline, the ultimate guide to success. Something along those lines, and the button will say learn more, capital L, learn more, like so. And you can see the changes resemble instantly. I'm then going to select a background image of my choice, so make sure you choose one that is suitable for whatever it is that you're doing in this particular instance, and then hit publish. Remember to always hit publish to save all your work. Scrolling further down, I've got this bit here, which is the feature box. You can see it takes me why your product is the best. So again, just going to put in some sort of sales text here: fast track your way to success on Amazon. And then again, some more sort of sales text here, why you're the best and why people should buy your product. Got the 3 feature boxes. Click on the first one. If I click on this little FA WeChat icon, that gives me an array of images that I can choose from. So I'm going to choose the student graduation cap, change the color to black, and I'm going to change the title to latest strategies. And then you can input any text here, and you just work your way through those exactly as they are. They're exactly the same. Maybe put a green tick, and maybe change the title to high quality, something along those lines. Cool. And then hit publish. Scrolling further down, I've got the about section. So about section works in a slightly different way. So when you go to about, you can see you've got a little box here which says edit the content, and this opens up a new page in a new tab, like so. It's just effectively your home page. So again, if I wanted to delete this and delete all of that and start from scratch, I would do something, you know, this is how it would look. So I put Amazon Profit System Mastery. The richest company in the world has the most lucrative opportunities. You know, obviously I will spell check everything to make sure it all makes sense. Make sure I'm not misspelling anything. I'm going to make this a title. So heading number 2. And I'm also going to select all of it and align it in the middle, like so. Great. And then I'm going to hit update. And you can see, because this is my homepage effectively, in this theme, this is where it displays. If I now refresh that, you will see that my changes that I've made are reflected here, and they're aligned in the middle, nice and neat, exactly as I've put here. So that's how that works. So, you know, then working your way down, we don't necessarily want this section here. So all we're going to do is we click disable section, and that will hide it. Same with testimonials, we're going to click disable section, that will hide it. If you ever do want it, you can obviously enable it, and then you can have all those options again. Blog, so we're going to put our blog, and here keep up to date with the latest news here. Number of items, so that it just means that it will display 3 blog posts, 1, 2, and 3. If you want more or less, you can change that here. And I'm going to hit publish. Cool. So that's pretty much it. A little overview of how everything is done. Just keep practicing. Spend, you know, half hour a day playing around with this stuff. Nothing will break. And, you know, I promise you that you will be able to master this very, very, very quickly. So if any point you ever need to change anything, refer back to these videos, and everything will be made very, very clear.